Is it not connected? Oh, it is. I don't know why it's blinking like this. That's crazy. Okay, whatever. So we got Solosi and we got Alice. Hey, y'all. Why is this microphone blinking? That is scaring me. This should be on. Okay. That's weird. Yeah, my microphone was blinking green and red. I didn't know why. So, okay. I know I'm starting a little earlier than usual, which, something I've been meaning to do for a minute. So, just a second. All right. Okay, and so Fox is not in yet. I'm guessing he's probably still at work. Alrighty. Well, I'll go ahead and start. It's good to see you, Solosi and Alice. Hope you guys are doing well this evening. Happy Thursday. All right. Oops. Let's make that a little bit. Fox is working. Okay. That's fine. I guess you can catch the VOD. All right. We are so close to the finish line, y'all, with the Baby Zinnia. Let me show y'all how she is looking. Of course, I got Baby Hypnotic staring me right in the face. I put earrings on her. This is an idea that my mom gave me after seeing her. I thought they were really cute. I did attach them permanently by sewing them on her ears because I figured, her bows, her pacifier, her shirt, and her diaper will be interchangeable. So I was like, well, she's got enough stuff that can be swapped out. So why not make these permanent and go with the neutral color that will go with everything for the most part. Yeah, these are some Preciosa crystal beads that I had on hand. I have hundreds of beads. I tried several of them on her ears. Some pink ones, different shades, silver ones. I don't think I did gold, but I did a mock-up of gold earrings on her and decided to settle on clear because I figured it'd be the most neutral color and it would go with whatever color shirt she's wearing or outfit. Anyways, very nice. Thank you. Yeah, I thought originally I was not going to go with this. It did cross my mind to attach earrings, but then I was like, nah, she's cute enough. She doesn't need it. But then my mom saw her and was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. So you should do earrings. I was like, Anyways, this is her pacifier. It's got a neodymium rare earth magnet on the back of it. It's a tricky word for me to say. And these are some of the strongest magnets in the world that can be bought on the market. Obviously, there's some that are stronger than this that are used in labs by scientists and whatnot. But they're some of the strongest you can buy on the market. And they are indeed very strong. These things are no joke. She's got one in her mouth, and she's got one on the pacifier. So that's how it attaches to her mouth. And they will be interchangeable. I do plan on making different style, different colors of pacifiers, different decorations. I've been looking at pictures of real baby pacifiers to get some ideas. And I saw dozens and dozens of cute ones that I would love to try to make in real life, or at least in doll form. And, you know, maybe I may have to simplify some shapes to fit her. But yeah, so it's not perfect. I gotta tweak it a little bit. There's like some areas that are got a little dent in there, but I do have my heat gun. Let me close my door for a second. I do have my heat gun, so this thing will melt like nobody's business. So I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit so you guys can get a better shot of what I'll be doing. All right. Okie dokie. All right. Do I have this plugged in? Yes, I do. All right. Thermoplastic is such a cool material, man. I kind of hate that I'm just now hearing about. Well, it's not my first time hearing about it, but kind of bummed that this is. I've waited all this time to finally use something like this. So I got a piece right here that that were these little beads. These little beads right here melt, and you can turn it into these two objects or just about anything. And I heard you can drill it too. I have not tried to drill this after it hardened, so I'm going to be doing that for the first time tonight. Hopefully it won't give me any issues. My main concern is that the heat from the drill bit might cause it to melt, which it shouldn't because it's very soft plastic. So hopefully it'll drill so quick to the point where it won't have enough time to heat up with the drill bit because it's a soft material. But anyways, all right. So I'm going to put this on low setting. And the way I read is, excuse me, what I read was you just want to, see how it's already melting. When it turns clear, that's mean it's melting. I need to fill this in a little bit more on the top. This is so cool. And this is on the lowest setting, by the way. Sorry if it sounds noisy. I hope it's not too noisy for you guys. This is a silicone mat, heat resistant, that I got it sitting on. So, all right, I need you to sit up. Please don't fall over. Okay, let me just sit up right there. All right. So my goal is, you know what, I actually need to melt this too, now that I'm thinking about it, so I can get it to stick. Let me do this so I don't end up burning myself. Ooh, all right. So there's a little piece right here. Actually, I want to get this one. It's a little piece that is kind of flat. Let me put this up. Oh, okay, that's fine. I knew I would have to reshape it at some point. And I do have to curve it because I want it to fit her face. This stuff is it's really fun to play with, man. I feel like a little kid playing with Play-Doh. Definitely gonna have to reshape this. Let me get my tools out. I should have grabbed these before I started shaping this. That's okay. Before I started heating it. Where's the one that I was using? Is it this one? Yeah. All right. There's a certain size I'm trying to stay within as well. Ooh. Hopefully this is not making too much noise on the stream. Gotta be careful with that magnet because if it gets hot, it's gonna possibly burn me. Just trying to get the shape back that I had. I have to hold this in my hand and shape it a little bit because this is silicone matte, but it does tend to stick some. Excuse me, I had to mute my mic to cough. Okay. Sorry. Oh no. Oh Lord, did that pick that? Let me see something. don't know. Okay. Still learning how to use the mute feature to this mic. So I'll have a little cough fit every once in a while, so if you guys don't hear anything, that's why. Let's see. That's about good. That's pretty good. Trying to curve this to where it kind of sits flush on her face, so it's not just laying flat. And I am going to sand it to, smooth out any prints and smudges. And this will kind of prep it for the Mod Podge and for painting. Mod Podge is going to act as a primer. The same primer that never came from Amazon. It got lost in transit. Yeah. So I was like, I'm just going to use Mod Podge. Let's see. It's still soft enough to where I can shape it. Hang on. Sorry, y'all. If you hear me mute, it's because I'm still having coughing fits. So I'll be so glad when I'm over whatever this monstrosity is. All right. I think the thickness is actually a pretty good size. I'm just trying to get it to be like a slight dome shape. I don't want to put it on her face because I'm just kind of scared. Well, actually, no. Let me not do that because the magnet will cause it to stick, and then I won't be able to pull it off and without ruining the shape of it. So yeah, I think the shape's pretty good now. It's just a matter of, I don't know if it'll hold if I lay it flat down. This stuff is fun to play with. I'm not gonna lie. It's really cool. Let's see. I want to heat this. Kind of want to. Kind of don't want to. Just a little bit. Whee, that's hot. That is hot. I was scared to put it down on the mat because I don't want it to lose its shape and I don't want it to stick. Just trying to, excuse me, let this harden with a slightly curved shape. Because if I lay it down, the gravity of the, excuse me, gravity is going to pull it down. It's going to lay flat. Because I want it to have this curved shape. So it'll fit over her mouth. Hang on for a second. So this is starting to harden because it's turning opaque. So I'm just going to sit here. Stuff's really cool. And the shape will be refined with my Dremel. It's like watching paint dry, but faster. Let's see, let's measure the shape of this. That's right, it's right at the 4 centimeter mark, so it's going to be a little bit wider than it was before I melted it, but it's all good. It's all good. Still don't want to sit it down though. It is an interesting process, yeah. It's like, it's just so cool. I haven't even tried to drill through like a hardened piece yet. I just hope it doesn't melt under the, heat of the drill, which I don't think it will. It's like if I had some curve for this to dry on. That would really help. And then I still got to reheat it because I got to add the little bead on top. Oh, I didn't think about that. But the most important part is to have that dome shape to fit on her face. So I'm going to let it fully harden, and then I'm going to make a ball so that her ring can go through it. And so I'll just lightly reheat the top surface so that the ball, will fuse with the pacifier, and then let everything harden together. So that's my plan. Oops. I don't even know if it'll keep its shape if I lay it down. I'm just so paranoid that it's not. I should time how long it takes for this stuff to harden. I don't even know. Let's see. I'm just going to hold it up to her face. I'm going to be very careful. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Yep. Yep. Baby Hypnotic's like, what are you doing? Like, why is my passy not that highly engineered? I was like, well, because you were an experiment, buddy. I wanted to see if you turned out good, and then from there I was going to do some other things to the other dolls that are more advanced than what I did on you. So yeah, but I'll make you some more clothes. Don't worry. What about shoes? You're a baby. You don't need shoes. I might make you some. I don't know. It's starting to turn more solid. Oh man, look, y'all don't ever have to apologize for being quiet, bro. I'm quiet myself, so in real life, I'm actually an introvert, pretty quiet. I talk to myself more than I talk to other people. That's kind of sad. Yeah, you're fine. Listening to with your headset. What are you making for dinner? Hopefully something really good. Okay, I think this might be solid enough where I can lay this down and it won't lose its shape. I hope so. Just wish there were a faster way to cure that. I don't know if it cooling down is what cures it, or just I don't know. It's interesting. Hmm. You know what? While that's cooling, okay, it seems to be there's like a let's see something. Do I want to do it? That's going to cause it to melt. Grilling a small chicken breast tonight. Nice. Okay. How did you season it? Oh, I was scared that would happen. Dang it. Ooh, that's hot. Ow, that is hot. Oh my goodness, I should have just stayed with the lower level, lower heat level. Dang, I'm just trying to fill in that divot on the back of it. Lost my shape. Dang it. It's okay. I'm trying to remind myself that it doesn't have to be perfect first off, because the shape is going to be refined with my Dremel. Let me make sure that it still fits her. Yes, it does. It's a little bit bigger, but it's not too big. It's a little, excuse me, a little bit wider than what I want it to be. But it's, again, making adjustments with the Dremel. I'm just trying to let this thing dry enough to where I can sit it down and it won't warp. Oops. Would cold fingers harden it faster? I have no idea. I really don't know. It doesn't take long to cure. It's just you can surprisingly still shape it when it's cooling. Only when it turns solid white like this, that's when you know it's completely cured. Got a shot. gonna get some more water really quick. I'll be right back in a sec. Okay. I don't know why it kept blinking like that, but whatever. Okay, I'm back. All right. I have a little piece of candy in my mouth that tastes like coffee. It's called Copico or something like that. I don't know where it came from. It was just one piece that was in there. This thing is still not fully cured yet, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, you know what I could work on? I could work on making her ring, which I'm going to need this. Not sure how big it needs to be, though. And we got T-Jap in here. Coffee talk. What's up, T-Jap? Oh, let's not put that on high. Yes, your favorite moderators here. Well, one of your favorites. You want to say hey to Uncle T-Jap? Okay. There's Baby Hypnotic wants to say hey to you. See Uncle Chase? You see him? You don't want to say, so you'll say hey to him, but you won't say hey to the other viewers. Okay. All right. Yeah, he's just sitting here chilling. Yeah, his dad won't buy him shoes. Yeah, his mama keeps buying him that cheap stuff, so he was like, "Can you make me some shoes? It's Peaches." I was like, I'll see, buddy. That's a whole different skill set that I don't have, but I'll try my best. I will try my best. Yep. We're just working on baby girl's pacifier right now. Let me heat this. You have to work on being more cute if you want to get the upgrades. All right, so I don't know how long you've been here, Steve, but this material, this nasty looking clear booger material that I'm working with, it's called thermoplastic, and this is how the container looks, or the bag, I should say. And this is used a lot in the cosplaying industry. You can use it to make just about anything. Like people use it in jewelry. People have used it to make like vampire teeth and all that kind of stuff in different costumes. This is how it looks. It looks like these little beads right here. When it's soft, it becomes clear. But then when it hardens, it'll become solid white, like this little ball, or like the beads again. So it's pretty cool. Really cool stuff. And so you have heard of it, but you've never used it? Yeah, I've heard of it too. I follow a few doll customizers that have used it, not necessarily thermoplastic beads, but they've used thermoplastic sheets like warble, however it's pronounced. Still a thermoplastic, but it's a little bit different because it's in these sheets that you trace your designs on, and then you cut it and you heat it up with, something like a heat gun, and then you can mold it to whatever it is you're making, something for. Like people will make it, they'll use it to make doll accessories. There's this one lady I follow, she makes a lot of her own doll accessories. When I say doll, I'm talking like Like Barbie dolls, Monster High dolls. Okay, I think that's way too big for a ring. Well, I don't know. That might actually work, but I can't really do that now until I get the thing on there. Yeah, she uses it to make like little shoes and all that kind of stuff for her Monster High dolls, Barbie dolls that she customizes by taking all the factory paint off with acetone. That includes the face that's on the doll, all the features like the eyes and stuff. That can all be removed with acetone, and then she redraws a brand new face on there. It's amazing to see what people can do with doll customization. I don't have those kind of skills, uh, especially when it comes to drawing. I mean, I can do a pretty decent eye. I did eyes on my little girl doll right here, but yeah, I'm not super detailed like some of those people are. I'm like, dang, that's outside of my league. All right. So it's still kind of soft. I don't know if I feel comfortable trying to drill this yet. Let me see. Do I want to go ahead and do, excuse me, y'all, the bead? So that way I can, the bead is going to be the little part that sits on the pacifier. And that's what the ring is going to go through. But in order for this to stick to that, I have to remelt the surface of this a little bit. Oh, we got Fox in here. Hey, what's up, Fox? It's good to see you. I'm guessing you just got off work. Awesome. Hope you had a good day at work. Hope it wasn't bad or exhausting. Let me know what you have for dinner. Okay, do I want to go ahead and melt this? Hell, y'all, I got a cough. Sorry. Came in from doing the yards. Okay, nice. You do. Wait a minute. You were doing yards at night? Let's see. You didn't eat anything yet? Okay. I had fish earlier. It was, I want to say it was cod and tilapia. And then I had some fried okra, slice of bread, and then some coleslaw. It was good. Really good. Let's see. Is this a big enough bead? This should be. It doesn't have to be like insanely huge. I'm just going to hold her right here and see how this bead will look. Not bad. I think the size will work. It definitely does have to be flattened. I don't want to protrude too much from the pacifier. So I'm going to push it down a little bit, or maybe even make the actual bead smaller. Huh. Yeah, I could do that. But yeah, Fox, I'm trying to think if I showed you pictures. I decided to put earrings on the baby doll. So she's got these, I think Steve has already seen it because I showed pictures with, why is it not focusing? Come on. She's got these Preciosa crystal beads on her ears. I did hand stitch these onto her ears because I figured, you know, she's got so much stuff that's going to be interchangeable. You know, her hair bows, her pacifier, shirt, and diaper. Here's the diaper. That's how the diaper looks. Oh, and I forgot to show y'all. She's got the peach in the back. Yes, sir. She wouldn't be a little peach baby without the peach on the back of the diaper. Right butt cheek. Looks nice. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very happy with how well she's turning out. Okay, all right, let me get her butt off screen. Okay, well, the pacifier is looking good. It does fit better because ever since I kind of rounded the back so it fits the contour of her face. Because before it was just like flat across. Yeah, it does fit her face, but I still don't think it's quite hardened yet. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes before I try to sand it and smooth it out. I just need to figure out how I'm gonna do this bead. Branding, very important. Yes, yes indeed. Very important. I think this thing can be a little bit smaller. Let me remelt it. Seal of approval, yeah. She's a cutie. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it. Come on, thing. Nope. Ooh, that's a little warm. I think the easiest, the best way to heat. Oh man, that's hot. Heat this is when it's flat. Mel Brooks, that's the name I haven't heard in a long time. All right. I try to make a smaller ball. The thing about this stuff is you kind of want to go a little bit smaller than what you think you're going to need if you're making doll accessories. That might be too small. Let me add some of this. That's going to be big enough. I think it needs to be a little bit bigger. I need leather gloves on. I do have leather gloves, but I shouldn't need leather gloves for handling something like this. I mean, unless you're concerned about the heat gun, yeah, I'm not. I'm being careful with how I use it, so that's too big. Wow, hold on. Yeah, that's sticking out way too much. Dang it. Like you smoke a pipe? Oh no. Maybe I shouldn't put the bead on here, but I do need something on her passage so I can remove. Hmm. Yeah, I need like something to grab onto so I can easily remove her pacifier. That's way too big. It's too thick. Too thick. Excuse me. How am I gonna do this? Huh. I think I should go back to my original idea of making like 2 little beads to melt on here. Yeah, I think that might work. Alright, so let me melt some of this again. Overdo it for a bit. Get melted plastic on you? Nah. I'm seeing bubbles form in this thing. I need to melt the surface of this, which is going to suck, but oh man, hang on. Okay, so I'm going to let that cool. And my goal is to put make it like a little ridged button that your fingers your fingers can grab to remove her passy. I was going to go with the ring, but after trying to make a button big enough to drill a hole into and make it small enough to where it won't have such a large profile on her face, I was just like, I'll just go with the button, which was the first plan that I had. All right. Some cool stuff, though. Stuff is pretty flexible when it's in small pieces like this. It's surprisingly flexible. Well, Steve, I hope you. It's good to see you. First of all, I know Hypnotic had streamed earlier than usual at 5 o'clock. And you know what's crazy? I was looking at the duration of that stream when he ended, and it's just a little over 2 hours, like 2 hours and 7 minutes. I can't help but laugh. I'm like, how come you can't be this tight on time during your regular streams? For the sake of your mods, man, that have the they can't stay up very, very late. So it's funny. I don't know what he had going on. Oh God. Oh no. I don't know what he had to do to stream so early, because I didn't watch yesterday's stream because I don't really watch main channel. But yeah, I just thought it was funny how he ended almost exactly at 2 hours. During the day when apparently he had something to do. Oh man. I should try to make some jewelry from this. I don't know if I want jewelry that can melt in heat. All right. Is that cool enough to where I can? I think so. Yeah, I noticed the duration. I tried looking when I got back home. It was already done. I was like, huh. Plus, time management is like kryptonite. Yep. Is that a big enough piece? I don't want to overdo it. Oh, we got Cad in here. Hey, Cad. It's good to see you. All right. I hope you've been having a good day. Let's see. Do I want to go ahead and put this on here? I feel like that's still too big. Oh, hang on. It's like I want it to be just a little bit bigger than this smaller bead. Let's see. I think that's a good enough size. It's not too big. But I do need to melt that. Just a little bit. Just a smidgy. Ow, that might have been too much. Oh man, it's not perfect, but oh man, that's sticking out far from her face. Dang it. It just looks kind of weird. I may just have to do one bead because that's sticking out way too far from her face. I try to slide it up a little bit. I may have to look at some reference pictures of pacifiers on real babies. Actually, I could do that really quick. Let's see. Look at something real quick. Baby pacifier. I need pictures of real baby. Okay, so it does kind of stick out a little bit. Okay, on some of them. At least in that one picture. Okay, here's another one. Okay, I mean, mine's is still has a higher profile, so I'm trying to. Let's look. Who's that first baby? I still think it can be a little bit flatter. Oh no, man. Maybe because I've gotten so used to seeing the pacifier on her in an unfinished state, when it actually starts looking like real pacifiers or have the same features, it just looks off. But at least I can grab it. Let me my stream back up. All right, Kat. I don't know if I showed you my new doll that I'm working on, but here she is. Let me stand up so I can actually get her in the frame. I finished her diaper yesterday on stream. And here is the little peach on the back of her diaper. I have this on all of my dolls that I've made so far. The 3 hypnotic dolls, including the baby, has a peach on the upper right corner of the back of their pants, or in this case, his case, diaper. But yeah, that's like my trademark and my signature. So, yeah, she's looking good. This is literally the last thing I got to finish on her is the pacifier, and this is made from thermoplastic. My mic is picking up right. Okay, yeah, this is made from thermoplastic. So it. Let me show you how it looks. It is solid when it looks like this. These are the beads that I bought. They're solid. But when you melt them, and I'll give you an example, demonstration. When you melt it, it turns translucent. See that? Pretty cool stuff. All right. And then you can just shape it into whatever you want. And then when it cools, which will take a few minutes, you can sand it. You can drill through it. People have used it to make teeth, like false teeth for costumes and stuff. This is used very extensively in the cosplaying industry. And I had no idea. I've heard of it. I've heard of thermoplastic sheets, which is like wobble. I could never pronounce that right, and I've seen people use that, but I did not know that they had this in this type of form, which is in these beads. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I've been having so much fun with it, man. I mean, if you make a mistake, all you gotta do is reheat it, and boom, you got more material. That's a cool thing about it. An ultramarine one? You talking about like the doll? Or the I didn't catch that. But anyways, yeah, that's what I've been working on. This is literally the last thing I got to do on this doll. And I'm going to take a break and probably stream a game or something after I finish her, before I move on to her crib, which is going to take a lot of work. So, yeah. And Baby Hypnotic wants to say, hey. Hey, you said hey earlier. Well, that was at Uncle Steve. Hey. He's been good. He's been a good baby. You can see he's got the peach on his butt too. An ultramarine plushie? Is that the name of like a character? Is that the name of a character? I'm not really doing these to sell them. I just do them to, for personal. These are my personal dolls. Is ultramarine a character? Well, an ultramarine plush would be something else. Huh. Warhammer 40K ultramarine. Oh, okay. Let me look that up. Oh, okay. I'm looking at pictures of them now. They're kind of cool looking characters. I know ultramarine is a. Oh, excuse me. I'm thinking aquamarine. Aquamarine is it's a color and it's a gemstone. So that's some reason I was thinking of that instead of a character. Huh? Wait a minute? Is ultramarine a color too? Or am I thinking about aquamarine? I think I'm thinking about aquamarine, and I'm having trouble saying that. It's a huge armor man in giant blue armor, essentially. Okay. Yeah, I'm not very familiar with a lot of games, y'all. I'm very limited in the games I played in my life. So, but I have heard of Warhammer. I'm not familiar with the characters and stuff. But that does look cool though. Pretty detailed. That'd be a detailed plushie if I were to ever make one. But these I'm just making for myself though. I don't plan on selling these or anything like that or doing commissions. It's just, it's just something I enjoy doing. All right, so I think I'm gonna just end up with doing this. This will be the button. This will be what I use to pull the passing off. I'm just waiting for it to cure a little bit more before I start sanding it and all that kind of stuff. Let me go ahead and melt this down. A giant man. The color blue has its own name? Huh. That's cool. I love watching this stuff melt, man. It's just so satisfying. This little heat gun is really cool too. I don't know why it took me. Well, the stuff that I normally deal with in the projects I do don't require a heat gun. So that's probably why I never got one until now. But yeah, I'm just going to flatten this and let it cool. That way it'll be easier to melt next time if I need a piece to cut down. So, all right. So what are we doing now? We're waiting for the pacifier to harden. I think I'm done with the heat gun for now. I shouldn't have to melt anything else. Let me know if you're going to attempt it and I'll pay for the supplies. Okay. I mean, I can't say that I will, you know, because I've designed like 8 or 9 dolls that are going to look like a similar style to Baby Hypnotic and then Zinnia. So I'm going to be working on those. I had too much fun with ChatGPT and I was using it to design a bunch of stuff. So it's pretty cool. Anyways, where's my Dremel? Right here. I'm going to put this up. Make sure that's not hot. Okay. Oop. All right. That's the fun part. Actually, I need to sand her first before I do the Dremel. I need to sand the pacifier first. This is, what grit is this? This is 400. This should be, oh goodness. That's like sticking to her face. Oh God. Okay. That's still a little, just trying to cure some. I guess I can Google is your friend. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I probably should let this cure a little bit more. I feel like it's not 100% dry, and I may need a lower grit sandpaper. This is 220. I know this will definitely take some stuff off. Okay, this is removing some of the fingerprints. Let me fold this into like a corner. Okay, yeah, that's much better. There's like some spots I'm not going to be able to hit. Let me get the back at least. There's a micro power sander. Got one off Kickstarter. Huh. Cool. Still need you a new die grinder. Did you ever, hang on, Fox, did you ever get a new Dremel? Or did you say you were still looking? Did you ever find a replacement? Oh, that's what you're talking about? Oh, okay. Is there any particular brand you're looking at? Like the actual Dremel brand? Because I know sometimes people call a rotary tool Dremel when really they're not even talking about. Sometimes they're not talking about the actual brand. They're just referring to a rotary tool. But when I say Dremel, I'm talking about the actual brand name that makes tools and stuff. Huh. This stuff sands pretty well. You're not impressed with the Dremel brand, what you see? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mostly do light work. I know you probably do a lot of heavy duty stuff, so that makes sense. Oh, that's right. I do have sanding discs. They're kind of big for this, though, but they would be helpful when it comes to shaping. You know what? Let me go grab those really quick. Grab. I have some sanding discs, pretty small. This is 400 that's on here. I'm trying to look at something a little bit more coarse. What's this paper? That's 220. I don't think I have 220 in this set. $400, $100. this? That's 10,000. That's crazy. Let's see. So I have, this is 60. That is way too rough. I'll go with 150. It's close enough to 200. I think I got a 300 in here. Yeah, I thought I saw 300 unless I'm mistaken. 60, 150, 500. Okay, whatever. I'll use this one. 80, 3,000, 1,200. I thought I just had the one I was going to use. 80, 100. Was it 400? 60. Okay, it was the 150 I said I was going to use. Really well, man. I don't think the ones they had will hold up. Yeah, man, you told me you had that thing for like, what, 20 years? That's crazy. You won't find that kind of workmanship anymore, which is sad. Uh-oh. Ah, dang, I did have my mic off. Yeah, I did take my mic off earlier when I had to go grab something. All right. I'm trying to go gentle with this and not overdo it. Oh, is that still curing, or is it? I think that might be still curing. Well, this is interesting. They have the hand sand this. It seems like it's kind of making it melt a little bit. Either that or it's not finished curing. Ah. That part is, so let me... I didn't have it tight enough. This might be too aggressive. I may have to actually do this by hand. Mic sounds pretty low. What? Hold on. This thing better not have died on me. Here. Okay. I did have it clipped lower on my shirt than usual. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Okay. All right. I blame Baby Nonic. He heated it while you were going to be sneaky. Huh. Yeah, I don't know if this is. Huh. Now I'm curious how well it'll tolerate being drilled, unless this is not cured all the way. Oh, okay. It sounds better. Good. Good. Yeah, I may have to hand sand this. All right, let me sit back down. Maybe because this is a thicker piece, it takes longer to cure. But it seemed like it was melting a little bit when I was sanding it, so that's kind of weird. I just hope it can handle drilling if it's going to do that. Glad you don't have cans on. I mean, it feels tough enough. It feels like it's cured, but there's like some spots where it seemed like it was still curing. It does heat things up, so you probably be careful about grinding versus warming. Keep the paper moving. Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured. I was like, maybe it's melting it. All right. Yeah, I'll just hand sand it then. Just fold this over so I can. God, this is time consuming. My main goal is just to try to make a rough enough surface where the paint can grab onto. You know, trying to smooth out my fingers. Fingerprints are in this thing, and then so that means I probably shouldn't use those diamond tips on that to sand out the top. Whatever, it's okay. It's gonna look cute. Could use water to keep it cool. Huh. A little rough spot. You know what? Let me do this. Much easier. This says on here. I feel like the surface is roughened up. It's not going to be even. I'm kind of scared to drill through this, to be honest with you. Let's see if I can smooth it out a little bit. This is 400. Memory boards, try one. I do have emery boards, but not like in various grits. Well, I do have an emery block. Hang on. Yeah, I got an emery block. I don't know what the grit numbers are. I use this when I do my nails. It is easier than using the sandpaper. Can't type tonight. Hey, we've had days like that. We've all had them. All had them. I was just trying not to actually file my nails while using this. Oh, this ain't taking a jack, man. What in the world? tough plastic. Yeah. I mean, it's not as tough as you think because I noticed that it looks like something's peeling off of it. It makes me think. The best way I could describe is that you know how razor shavings look. That's what it looks like. It's coming off on my table. It's like it's not fine dust, which I'm kind of glad it's not. But at the same time, I don't want to see this either. So I'm trying to smooth this out a little bit. Oh, I'm trying to shave your nail down. This is the roughest side on this, too. Alright, let me get my baby doll. Let me just see how this looks on her. The little circle part is not perfect. I can probably reheat that and get it to be a little bit more round. But at least I got something to grab onto, to remove her pacifier. I need to attach her mouth too. I'm still debating on what I want. This mouth right here, which makes her look a little pouty, or if I want another mouth I have, which is kind of the same, but it's less pouty. It's more like a neutral mouth. This one, she looks sad when you take her passy out. Huh. I'm just kind of scared to drill this thing. I want to drill holes on the side of it, the little ventilation holes, but I just hope it doesn't melt when I try to do that. Let me look at her from a distance. Oh no. At least I got this surface somewhat kind of roughened up, so the paint should stick to it pretty well. Actually, I'm going to prime it first before I paint it, so. Alright. I think that's about it for the stream. There's some work I got to do off stream, because I got a feeling that's going to probably jack up when I try to drill it, so. at least I got quite a bit done today. I did her earrings, and then I made this, you know. So hopefully the next update I give y'all is when this thing is painted and it has the little holes drilled in it successfully without melting anything. So live and you learn. All right. All right, y'all. So I know it was a bit of a short stream, a bit of a stream that was earlier than usual. But as always, thank you guys for being here. It's Losi, Alice, Fox, T-Jap, Old Man Cat, if you're still in here, and anyone else that might have been lurking, just didn't want to say anything, too shy to speak. Hey, I'm glad you came in. Enjoyed hanging out with you. So I will. You can finish any manner or condition you want. Yeah. So what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. I do plan on streaming well, hang on. If I finish this doll off stream, I will show you guys a picture, maybe do even a little video of how she looks. And tomorrow, if I do stream, I'm trying to think, what am I going to say? Tomorrow's stream will most likely be a game, because I do plan on finishing her tonight with this pacifier. I do need to finish up the DLC to Power Wash Simulator 2. So that's what I plan on doing tomorrow evening. But anyways, y'all take care, and hope y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye, y'all.